Right now, someone is using your reactions against you. They're pushing your buttons, pulling your strings, draining your energy, and the worst part is you probably don't even realize it's happening. But by the time this video ends, you're going to walk away with 7 powerful psychological principles that will make you genuinely untouchable. You'll know exactly how to stop giving your power away, how to use silence as a weapon, and how to become the kind of person that others simply can't manipulate, can't control, and can't ignore. Let's get into it. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to admit. You've been leaking power your entire life. Every single time you reacted to someone who didn't deserve it, every time you spent an hour crafting the perfect response to a toxic comment, every time you justified yourself to people who'd already made up their minds about you, you handed them a piece of your energy on a silver platter. And they took it. Today, that pattern stops. Number 1, guard your attention like it's gold because it actually is. Most people hand their attention out to absolutely anyone who asks for it. A stranger says something disrespectful online and suddenly 3 hours of your day disappear defending yourself. Here's what the truly powerful understand. Attention is a currency. Every time you give it away carelessly, you're going broke. The person who controls where their focus lands controls their entire life. Start asking one question before you give anyone your energy. Does this person actually deserve it? If the answer is no, you move on. No drama, no explanation, you just close the gate. Number 2, silence is your sharpest weapon. Most people are terrified of silence because they mistake it for weakness. They think if they don't respond, if they don't defend themselves, if they don't get the last word, they've somehow lost. But here's what actually happens when you choose silence. The game completely stops. The power shifts instantly. When someone attacks you with words and you fire back, you've stepped into their arena and you're playing by their rules. But when you respond with nothing, they're suddenly standing there shouting at a wall. They check to see if you saw their message. They wonder why you didn't react. They start questioning themselves. That's psychological leverage without you firing a single shot. The more you talk, the more information you give away. Every defense reveals what bothers you. But silence gives them absolutely nothing to work with. Use it deliberately and watch your words carry 10 times more weight when you do choose to speak, because people will know you don't waste them. Number 3, withdraw strategically, not permanently. There's a big difference between running away and strategic withdrawal. Complete disappearance just makes you irrelevant, but strategic withdrawal, showing up sometimes, pulling back other times, being present but emotionally unpredictable, that creates something fascinating in other people's minds. Obsession, think about it. The person who's always available, always responding immediately, always dropping everything for everyone, they become the backup plan. But the person who's selective about their time and presence, they become the priority. You stay in the game, but you play on your own terms. Scarcity builds value. Make your presence something worth earning. Now, real quick, if you're finding genuine value in these ideas, please subscribe to this channel because we consistently go deep on psychology, personal power, and the kind of mental frameworks that actually change how you move through the world. There's a lot more where this came from. Number 4, the mind-breaking effect of simply ignoring. Human beings are hardwired for closure. When something doesn't compute, when there's no explanation and no response, the brain goes into overdrive. It creates stories, it replays scenarios, it obsesses over the unknown. When you choose to completely ignore someone who's trying to provoke you, you're not surrendering. You're unleashing psychological warfare without participating in it at all. They're fighting a battle inside their own head and you're not even on the battlefield. Meanwhile, you've moved on entirely. That's the truly devastating power of indifference. They can't twist words you never said. They can't exploit emotions you never showed. They're left with absolutely nothing. Number 5, recognize who deserves to be erased from your mental landscape. There are 3 categories here. First, there are your real enemies, those actively working against you, spreading lies, trying to sabotage what you're building. Don't fight them publicly. Don't expose them. Just keep winning. Your success is their punishment. Second, there are the critics who produce nothing but negativity. They need you more than you need them, because without a target, they have no purpose. Stop feeding them. Third, and this is the sneaky one, there are energy parasites disguised as friends. They always have a crisis, they always need something. The problems never end because they're not looking for solutions. They're looking for attention. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't operate at your peak when people are quietly bleeding you dry. Number 6, build what you could call the armor of indifference. This isn't about becoming emotionless. It's about becoming so secure in yourself that external chaos simply can't get inside your head. Right now, your emotional triggers are the cracks in your armor. Whatever makes you immediately defensive, whatever pulls you into justify mode without thinking, those are the entry points people use to manipulate you. Maybe it's feeling underestimated. Maybe it's being misunderstood. Maybe it's any hint of disrespect. Every time those buttons get pushed and you react, you've handed someone the remote control to your emotions. The goal is to get to a place where someone calls you lazy and you genuinely feel nothing because you know your own work ethic. Someone disrespects you and you simply move on because their behavior reflects them, not you. When nothing external can hijack your internal state, you become impossible to control. Here's something worth pausing on. Everything we're discussing in this video, protecting your energy, building unshakable confidence, operating from a place of genuine self-mastery, that's exactly what the self-mastery system is built around. If you've been reading the books, listening to the podcasts, collecting the advice, and still feeling like something's missing, it's probably because you don't have a complete, cohesive system. The Self-Mastery Bundle is 30 guides and over 210 interactive tools designed to move you from self-doubt to unshakable confidence, from scattered and overwhelmed to focused and purposeful. It tackles mindset, productivity, habits, and purpose all in one place. It's not a quick fix. It's a complete blueprint. There's a special launch price available right now for a limited time, so check the description below for the full details and see if it's the right next step for you. Number 7, ascend through calculated inaction. This one is counterintuitive, but it might be the most powerful concept in this entire video. Most people believe power is about constant action, constant proving, constant movement. But sometimes the most powerful move is no move at all. Someone's spreading rumors about you? Don't chase the narrative. Don't call everyone trying to set the record straight. Keep living with integrity. Keep building. Let your track record speak for itself and let the truth surface on its own timeline. Someone's trying to compete with you, copying your style, angling to outdo you. Don't acknowledge the race. Stay focused on your own path. While they're busy studying you and trying to catch up, you're creating a gap they'll never close. Not because you were racing them, but because you were never competing in the first place. Calculated inaction conserves your energy for what actually matters, while other people drain themselves fighting battles that don't serve them. Here's what all 7 of these principles add up to. When you guard your attention deliberately, when you use silence strategically, when you withdraw on your own terms, when you ignore what doesn't deserve a response, when you erase the people who drain you, when you build emotional armor that nothing can penetrate, and when you master the art of winning without engaging, you become genuinely untouchable. People start treating you differently, they respect you more, they value your presence because they can't take it for granted, they'll think twice before trying to push your buttons because they know it no longer works. But here's the thing. This only works if you actually commit. Not tomorrow. Starting right now. The next time someone tries to pull you into a reaction you don't need to have, don't take the bait. The next time you feel the urge to justify yourself to someone who hasn't earned that explanation, hold it back. Every single time you choose your power over a reaction, you reinforce the armor. You become more of the person you're trying to build. And if you want to go even deeper on this, the next video on your screen right now is something you genuinely don't want to skip, because Machiavelli himself left behind a playbook of ruthless lessons that make you dangerously sharp in every room you walk into. That video breaks down exactly how he thought, why his strategies have survived 5 centuries, and how you can apply his most powerful ideas to your own life starting immediately. Click and watch it now.